doing?
So busy at the moment, it's really good.
That's so good.
Okay, we're not going to do face tracking, are we? We're not going to be on there. That looks great. You happy with that?
Yeah, I can't really see.
I know,
Yeah,
I can't see it. Are you, maybe actually move your chair a little bit. Yeah. Because mine's a bit, a bit more forward. And, oh yeah, beautiful. Because I don't want to be dominating the space. That looks better. That looks good. So we're just going to record now.
Am I looking at the camera or
You can look at me, the camera. It's just going to be a chill conversation. So yeah, like I said, I always get nervous before we start.
I know, well, don't worry, we need to
and look, socks aren't in.
So yeah.
Perfect. And you went through the questions and everything, and you feel
I did lots of prep, so
yeah,
and it's nothing I haven't answered before. It's
yeah,
just,
I know, it's just
a
lead-up.
just like, shut up, Rosie, like you talk about this stuff all day.
But at least there's no like cameraman here or anything.
Yeah,
like, it's just
yeah, and I've done that before. I've had people
Yeah.
interview me on like when they're saying crew, and I'm like, okay, you can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we are mic'd up.
Do we need to test or are we good?
No, it is already, the little line is moving on there. Okay. So, hi everyone and welcome back to The Buzz with Bernadette. I'm so incredibly excited about our next guest because this episode is especially for, I was going to say us girls, but I guess it would be for guys too. If you have been standing in front of your closet every single morning feeling totally overwhelmed like me, like I do every single day, if you feel like you have a million things to wear but absolutely nothing that feels like who you want to be today, or if you just know deep down it's time to downsize your life, oh my gosh, that is me, then you're going to really be interested in today's episode. But before we get going, I have to mention where we are. We're in the beautiful, we're coming to you from Active Wellness Spa in Victoria Park. This place is just so aesthetically beautiful and it's a peaceful backdrop for our discussion today. So welcome to the podcast, Rosie.
Thank you, Bernadette, for having me. I'm honoured to be here.
I'm so excited because I feel like I'm going to learn a lot today.
Yeah, there's a lot to dive into for sure.
I need help.
Well, you don't. You look fabulous.
Now you've got the stylish agency. I had a look at your website. It looks amazing.
Yes, thank you. Yep, I have a stylish agency.
Yes, so stylish agency. I've been dying to chat with you because you don't just style people. You like almost empower them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Now, I was going to open up with sort of like, well, what made you get into styling, I guess?
Yeah, good start because I have always been a stylist somewhat, but certified with the Australian Style Institute in 2019. So I've been doing it for friends and family for absolutely ever. My baby brother, dressing him up in my clothes, as you know, all of us girls do if you have siblings. That's
I've
what
got
we
a
do.
brother.
Yes, so he would hate me for saying that. But, dressing up and just always having family and friends, if they needed advice on what to wear or if they're shopping, they will send me photos, and I've always been doing it. And then one day someone sent me a link to the Australian Style Institute and I sat on it for a while and I thought, should I do this? And that's when I realised that I could actually make a living out of doing this for people. So I've actually turned my passion into my career, which is something that I never dreamed that would ever happen.
It is the dream.
It is literally. I feel
dream.
like I get to shop for a living, and is that not every girl's dream?
Every is my dream.
I shop with other people's money, so
Yeah.
while empowering them at the same time, I'm getting that same dopamine hit that they get when they find that perfect piece. I get the same dopamine hit, so we're celebrating together.
Actually, does it help you or hinder you because you're shopping, for people with other people's money? do you also, while you're doing that, go, oh, I wouldn't mind one of those as well?
Absolutely guilty. I am terrible at that because the day before we actually do a pre-shop, the day before we go shopping, I do a pre-shop for my clients, and I'm always one for them, one for me, and then my wardrobe is obscene. It's crazy, but I've now learned to really curate pieces that I know are going to serve me for the long run, rather than just a trend that's going to finish in, next year. So,
exactly. And I think one of my main problems is I will stand in front of my wardrobe. It is like, look, I used to work in retail, in fashion, and I know we used to have the 2 fingers between each hanger.
Yes,
space. And I do not have that now. I start with it.
Yeah.
And then it just gets out of control.
Yeah.
So I think one of my problems is I need to really downsize my wardrobe. So yeah, what are some tips that you can sort of, how do you let go? How do you let go?
Yeah, so this is why I have a job most of the time, because people are hanging on to things that don't serve them anymore. So pieces that are for the old version of themselves, or guilt pieces that they have spent lots of money on but not worn enough, so they don't want to throw it out because maybe one day they'll wear it again, or they've outgrown it, or it's
when
just
I
a different
get back down to a size.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the version that they used to be, and then they hang on to that until maybe the day comes, but very rarely does it come. So dressing for the person that you are today is so important, because the amount of stuff that you can hang on to and gather and gather and gather, all for that event that might happen, or that dress up party where you're hanging on to that purple tutu or whatever, and you just think it's about dressing for who you are now and how the clothes make you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people just hang on to this version of themselves.
Yeah. So then I guess it's easier to get yourself, a third party, in to kind of do a wardrobe edit. Yeah.
Because I come in and take the emotion out of it.
Yeah.
I can come in and say, this doesn't work for you because of X, Y, Z. It could be the fit, and fit is everything.
Yeah.
So, people are wearing things that are way too big for them, or way too small for them, or way too short, or it could be anything. But I can look at something and see the proportion, and that is every fit and proportion is everything in an outfit. So if things are not at the right proportions, it's not going to work for you, regardless of your size. It's just you need to fit and create balance in an outfit.
Wow. Okay, so what are some, I guess we're in winter now, so what are some staples that we could have in our wardrobe that just to go to, like, when you don't know what to wear? And okay, so we'll answer that first, and then we're going to get to one of my other questions, which is just like, I don't have a good day look, like that summer casual. I'm either tracksuit or formal. Yeah. And so
it's common.
It's
very common.
So all right, we'll get back to winter staples.
So winter staples, I have probably my top 5 would be a black blazer, 100%. You can wear a black blazer with absolutely anything. I normally team it with activewear with the chunky trainer. So just a black legging, black singlet, black blazer, and people think I've put in so much effort, but all I've done is added a blazer. So a black blazer, a white shirt, so just a plain white button front shirt, because the amount of ways that you can wear a shirt, again, over activewear, just undone, just the buttons undone, scrunch your sleeves up, chunky trainer, and the white shirt will do that.
I love it.
The white shirt can also be tied in a knot, so you can do it, with the long sleeves, tie it in a knot. You can have it tucked. There's just lots of different ways you can wear it, over a dress, over jeans, over pants. So a white shirt, a basic black dress, and that could be whatever suits the person. So it could be a bodycon dress, it could be a flowy dress. It just, as long as it's a nice black dress, that's going to work with your black blazer. It's going to work with your white shirt, so you can chop and change. You can wear all 3 together and layer the pieces. And then I would also have a nice pair of dark blue jeans. And the reason I say dark blue is because dark blue can translate from day to night. So you can take a dark pair and wear it all day long. Stick it on with a pair of stilettos or a pointy boot, your black blazer, white shirt, and you're done. And a black bodysuit or a black singlet of some description.
Yeah.
So they would be my top 5, and then the accessories would be a white pair of trainers, a black boot, a good belt, a great bag, and a great pair of sunnies.
Right.
And then you can really mix and match all of that sort of stuff. So
match.
and they're the basics. So you could pull out anything that goes underneath a white shirt, anything that goes on top of a black dress, and you've got pretty much a good chunk of your capsule wardrobe. Just by having those very simple pieces.
That is fantastic. So, and then when you're talking capsule wardrobes, like, is there tools that you can use, like, to get inspiration? Like, is Pinterest a good place to go if you're
Pinterest
looking?
is my go-to.
Yeah.
So when you become one of my clients, I create a Pinterest board, a Pinterest mood board for us, and just you and I collaborating on that. So based on everything that I know about you to start with, so you've already done a consultation form, you filled out a capsule checklist for me telling me what you've already got, we start collaborating on a Pinterest board. So I already drop some looks in there, and then I send that link to you, and then you start dropping links in there. So we are, yeah, let's do it for sure. So it's just a really great way for me to understand where my client is.
Yeah. And what their tastes are.
What their tastes are. And I always say to them, it doesn't have to be an outfit. It can be a hairstyle. It can be a colour that you love. It could be a bunch of flowers. It could be anything. But the more things that I have in that board helps me to find where I'm going to take your style. And then I can go in. And building the capsule along with the Pinterest board is a great place to start, because once the capsule's done, that's when we start to add trends and colours and patterns and all the different things that go into making your wardrobe your personal identity. So a capsule wardrobe is pretty much the same across the board, depending on size, but they're all similar pieces. And then you add the trends and the colours after that. So I always like to build first.
Yeah. It's so interesting because, I thought, do I need Pinterest anymore? But then once I started looking for fashion inspo, it's like, oh my God, I'm back. I'm back on with Pinterest.
Yeah.
Also, when it comes to belts, I have a love-hate relationship, because a belt's really going to suit like everyone. Like, when you start just putting on a little bit of weight, and it's like, how can we work with belts if you don't have a tiny, teeny waist?
Yeah, belts are a tricky one. It depends what you wear them for.
Would you wear them lower? Would you wear them higher? Or
definitely
thicker?
Well, again, it depends on your size.
Yeah.
If you are slightly bigger, you would wear them higher. We want to create a waist no matter what we are doing.
Right.
So no matter if it's a shirt, a dress, something, I mean, obviously if it's a fitted dress, you're going to see your waistline anyway.
Yeah.
With pants, you want to be able to see where the waist starts and stops. So you want your top to kind of sit at the right place and your pants to reach the top. And same with the skirt and a top. You want them to just sit at the smallest place in your waist.
Wow.
So a lot of my clients, I'll use women in particular in this instance, wear their things below the waist, which your eye will tell it to go, will go where you tell it to go. So wherever that line is where you're drawn to. And most of the time, if it's not at the smallest part of your waist, we're getting bigger and bigger as we go down towards the hips.
That's right.
So what we want to do is always create the waist at the smallest piece. If you're wearing a shirt, say a button shirt, try and tuck it. So there's always one center point right in the middle of the waist. So either one tuck, a French tuck, which is the front tucked in, a tie, anything that's going to give you where you're going to look. So lines are everything when you're trying to create proportion. So wearing it in the middle at the smallest part of your waist is key. So
many tips already.
Yeah.
I'm just using this whole podcast to my advantage. So how do women dress? What are some tips to look smaller than you are?
I would 100% recommend any woman to try this, and just rather than wearing your tops low and sitting them where your hips are, your eye the human eye is going to be drawn to where that line is, and your hips are your biggest part of your body.
Yeah.
So we want to bring that up, and it's just instant transformation. It's illusion dressing. It's just basically showing off the world, this tiny waist.
Yeah.
No matter what size you are, everyone's got a waist,
Yeah.
and that's where a belt can come into play, because some people are shaped differently, so they don't have a natural, you know, concave where the waist is. So a belt is perfect for that. So yeah, and the higher you go, the smaller your waist is, the better you're going to look. So.
And how good do you feel when you know, you see the way that a lady comes into you,
Yeah,
and then you show her what she could look like,
yeah,
when you see her face light
yeah.
up. How good does that feel all the time?
It's incredible, because still after, because I always say I want to, and I'll take a photo, because they're still looking in the mirror, they still can't see it in the mirror. So I said, I'm going to take a photo. We're going to do one with your shirt tucked where you normally have it, and one where I want you to wear it. So I'll do both, and then they look at the photos, and it's an instant change. And then from that moment, they never untuck. It's always tucked, because you can see that, because it elongates the leg. It gives you a smaller waist. It does all the things that you want as a woman to feel like. Tall, slim, all the things.
I know, because I guess like when you put on weight, you feel like, oh well, I just can't dress like that anymore. Yeah. And the bigger the better. And I'll just lay out everything.
You hide behind things. Yeah.
And that makes you think that makes you feel better. Yeah. Until you see the other options. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, okay, right. Yeah. Amazing. So I guess that's how you're working on empowering people as well. And you're not only doing women, you're doing men as well. Yeah. So maybe explain a little bit, like, what are the main things men are doing wrong in their styling? Yeah, men are, I have to say, men are very easy to dress. Yeah. Because they listen. They'll listen. For that. Yeah. Well, for that, yes, they listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. But it is very much the fit. Men don't buy the right size clothes. Right. Are they going smaller or bigger? Bigger. All right. Always bigger. Extra. Yeah. Always bigger. So the same goes with both men and women. But buying bigger sizes is adding bulk. You're just adding extra fabric and I'm guilty. Yeah. Adding extra fabric to something you want to actually make look smaller. So the fit is everything. And also the length of their trousers. Trouser length is everything. A lot of men buy their trousers thinking, this is it. This is the only way I can wear the trouser. It's all bunched up at the bottom. What that is doing is saying to the world, I don't know how to wear my trousers. Yeah. So having it pinned at the right length, which is something that I teach all my male clients, whether that's a jean or a trouser or a cargo, whatever that is, trouser length is everything, because it also gives length to the leg. If you're squashing all the material at the bottom of the leg, at the ankle, it's making you shorter. So once you get rid of all that bulk, it's creating shape and length. And where should it be at the back? Like, should the length come down to the back of the shoe? Yeah, so where I measure, I usually get my guys to take their shoes off, and I will measure to the ground. Right. So the hem should be sitting on the ground. At the back of the heel. At the back of the heel. So it does depend. That's the traditional classic where you should pin a pant and a jean. Now things are getting a little bit shorter because, you know. And those tight little. Yeah, look. And the no sock look. That, the no sock look. That is personal preference though. Yeah. The guys will say to me, I'm not interested in that. Yeah. And they're okay. But sometimes I'd like to push the boundaries a little bit, especially if they're young and they can pull off that kind of look with the, the loafer with no sock or something like that. Right. And just having that a little bit shorter is okay. But it is the ideal perfect length is shoes off, pinned to the ground at the back of the heel. Right. So try not to have too much of a break in the trouser, and the break is that little, if it's a pleat, it's the little bend in the middle of the trouser at the front. So try not to have too much of that. One tiny little break is okay. And when they come to you for styling, will you let them walk away with like 3 certain looks, or they'll just come to you for a specific event? Or most of the time men rarely come for an event. It's a whole wardrobe overhaul. So they can do a full wardrobe, casual and corporate, and
what I try to do, not just with men, but women as well, is blur the lines between this is my work wardrobe, this is my casual wardrobe. Because most of the time, you can wear both in both settings depending on what you wear it with.
Yeah.
So if you've got a cool suit, say for instance, you're a guy with in a accounting firm, wherever you would wear a suit, put it on with a pair of trainers and a t-shirt and you're leveling it down a little bit. You can take it out to, dinner or the races or somewhere like that, where you put it on with a loafer or a boot, shirt, tie, and little pocket square. Pocket squares, glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
If your jacket has a pocket, it needs a pocket square.
Yeah, right.
So
you cannot go. Oh, really?
You can,
yeah.
But that is just that little bit of polish.
Yes.
Just having that pocket square in there, and just have one.
Yeah.
Have one. Like you can get pocket squares now that have 4 different quadrant, or like 4 different quarters, so you can just fold them so it looks like you've got
to
4.
show specific.
Yeah, to show a specific colour or style. Then you can just turn it around. So
that's where men look after them. The industry, like women, we would have to buy one separate.
But we would also need it.
We need it. And how do you fold pocket square? Is it the case of just lay it flat and pick it up in the centre kind of thing?
I have no hard and fast rule about pocket square, unless it is one of those 4-quarter pocket squares, because you have to fold it in the quarter to make it like that colour. If it is a neat pocket square, so that's like say you're going to a black tie event and you just need a little white bit showing through the top there. Fold it nice, press it, have it sitting nice and square so it's square. But with pocket squares, I shove and zhuzh.
And then
and zhuzh it out. And then I don't really put too much effort in. It normally just works. So
that's right. It does.
Colour
and you mould it like a little floral decoration.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So now, let's see. Now, so how hard is it to help a client develop their own aesthetic, like authentic aesthetic look, so that when they leave you, that they're, or do you still get them calling you every day, sort of like saying, I need more help? How do you give them the tools or teach them, I guess, to keep doing this on your own, and this is the way you go?
It happens throughout the whole process. So first of all is the wardrobe edit, second is the personal shop, and as we're dressing each piece, I'm teaching them as we go. So this is where you wear your pant length. This is where you should wear it on the waist. These are the styles that suit you. This neckline works for you. This, sleeve works for you. If they've got broad shoulders, a small waist, or, whatever it is, I'm teaching them as we go along the way.
And it's specific.
It's specific to each person because everybody's shape is different. So, the basics are the same. The fundamentals of styling is the same. So, your capsule wardrobe. So, your dark blue jeans, your white shirts, white trainers, that sort of thing. But we make them different. So if I'm dressing a 18-year-old kid, which I have done, they're probably looking at something like Vans or a Veja shoe, whereas a 45-year-old guy is looking at a Lacoste or a Tommy Hilfiger shoe. So it depends. So as long as it's a white trainer, I don't care, because that's going to bring the outfit together. So depending on age, what they do for work, it's the same, but slightly different for that person.
Yes, it's tailor-made for them.
Tailor-made. And then by the end of the shop, they're the ones they're coming to me because they've learned all this stuff and they're really excited now, and they're the ones suggesting, can I try that on? Do you think I should try that? And it's awesome because all the work that we put in for the hours before that have now come to fruition, and they are now feeling confident. And then when we finish, I offer a pocket coaching service. So if they feel at any point they think, I'm still not sure about this, does this shirt look good? They can send me a selfie and I'll advise. Sometimes, most of the time, they nail it. They just need that validation and
they just need validation.
So
good.
And it's so just rewarding to see it happen, and then they're going up and doing this themselves now.
So good. And what's your take on labels in terms of accessories, handbags, and clothing. Like, would you suggest for certain pieces you do invest in a little bit of a really good quality, and then other things you could sort of, mix and match a little bit?
Yeah. All of that also depends on a client's budget.
Yeah.
So if I'm working with a lower budget, I will suggest we need a good pair of, obviously, shoes. I don't really like to compromise on shoes because they're something that you wear all the time.
Yeah.
So a good pair of shoes and jackets.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else kind of evolves. You can really work. But I really feel like style doesn't have a price tag.
Yeah.
It's how you wear it and it's how confident you feel in it.
Exactly.
So you can go to the thrift store and pick up, as I do, and you can pick up the most incredible things, and 100%. It doesn't cost you a lot just knowing how to wear it. And I feel when you're working with me, the clothes are the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
The clothes are the final piece. It's what happens underneath and what happens, it's the journey that person goes on from start to finish.
Yeah.
And then they know what they're doing, and they know the pieces that work for themselves, and they can go out and do that by themselves, and then it makes sense. So yes, some labels will work for certain people, but I don't like to say you have to buy this or you have to buy that. It really does depend on budget, how you wear it, and the confidence that you have wearing it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Have you had anyone that's been really challenging in the sense of maybe they didn't like anything, or there maybe been someone eccentric, like maybe they like wearing pink all the time. And you're like, oh, okay, this is going to be a bit trickier. Have you had any standout stories like that?
I have. I've had a client who, nothing really worked for. Sure. I know, it would be too obvious. It would be too obvious. That's all right. We're going to cut that gap that I did before anyway. Is there anything else like you want to say, like in terms of any like things that you do that are different than other stylists, like, or that you concentrate on, like like I've got here, less is more lifestyle. There was mention of your dad, or did he have an impact in? Do you want me to bring that up? Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. So it's got to do with style empowerment. So in terms of style empowerment, I heard that your father's own journey with self-confidence was a huge catalyst for what you do today. Can you tell us how seeing him struggle shaped the way you help people today? That
is pretty much the reason that Stylish Agency exists. And he passed away in 2018 from bowel cancer, and when he passed away, he died with a lot of regret and a lot of things that he hadn't realised, like the self-realisation hadn't taken hold. So he was a genius, an absolute genius. He could do absolutely anything. And when I say that, I truly mean it. He had a photographic memory, and he was a photographer, but also had a photographic memory. He built a wind turbine for our backyard just by it was called the Wind Turbine Recipe Book. So he built a wind turbine just by reading this thing. He was a carpenter. Half the furniture in my house is built by him. He made the blades for the wind turbine himself. He did all the electronics. He was an electrician, a mechanic. He learnt to fly a plane. He had his own photography studio in Queen Street for years. He used to do all the campaigns for Bones and Jeans West back in the day. And he was this incredible, curious person, but always had crippling self-doubt. And the self-doubt, and it's why would you have it? Because I honestly think he could have been the next Elon Musk. Like in my head, I look at him and I just said, if you could have just saw what I see and believed that you could be more, he would just have been incredible. And obviously when he passed away, I had my daughter, and I remember feeling, I don't want my daughter looking at me the way that I looked at my dad and feeling that hurt and pain that he never got to do what he wanted to do. I want her to look at me and go, yeah, my mum gave it absolutely everything that she had, and she fought for whatever she wanted. So I decided that stylish agency was going to be a thing, and it was always a side hustle. And at the end of 2024, I quit my job and I went all in with stylish agency, and it was a slow burn, I have to say. And then around mid-year, it just, with the help of a website designer who's also become a friend now, who helped me rebuild my website and helped me with Google Ads, and it just went from 0 to hero, and I'm a fully booked personal stylist now.
Wow.
And my daughter can see the hustle. She can see the hustle that I've put in.
So
the whole,
important.
it's what I want her to be. I want her to hustle. I don't want things to be super easy for her. I want her to see that things
Hard work
pays off. It pays off.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want her to feel sorry for me.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like parents are your biggest vision for the future.
Mm-hmm.
You can either look at them and think, I will never be like that, and use that to change how you are as a person today.
Yeah.
Or you can look at them and go, I'm going to take those things because they're amazing and I'm going to change the rest.
Exactly.
So I want to try and be the best.
Yeah.
So she takes all the best things with her and then adds to those pieces again,
Yeah.
and just builds on those, because I honestly believe if you look at your parents, they are your future.
Yeah.
And you can learn from that.
Yes. Or
Now.
take a little side path.
And take a side path. Like
Yeah.
my mum is in a home with dementia at the moment, so after Dad passed away,
Yeah.
she became quite unwell, and I think now looking back, she always had a little bit of mental health issues, but growing up you don't really look at it and think of it as
it's all you know.
It's all you
So,
know,
yeah.
And now that she has got dementia and it's at a quite serious state, she still knows who I am. But that also is the reason for me to do everything now, so that my 80-year-old self will go, thank you, Rosie, for making sure that you ate well, you exercised, you connected with good people, you surrounded yourself with like-minded human beings, you did everything that you can. So a lot of my friends and a lot of my family are like, you're always doing something. You always, do you ever stop? I'm like, well, I want to put my name on the end of each day and go, I gave this day everything I had.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Everything.
And also you're using your mind.
Yes.
You're using your mind while you have it all intact, because I honestly feel as well, if you don't use it and, through working for yourself, hustling, thinking, doing everything hands on yourself, you're keeping so active up here as well, which is so healthy for you.
And learning, just educating yourself as much as you can, especially in this AI age.
Yeah,
you are not using AI.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Get on the train, the AI train, because
don't be like, oh, did they write that with AI? Oh, because it's a give and take. Like, we're not going to do everything. Let them, write everything for us. But it's a good guide. And if it's like I did last week, the work I did, I'm sure it was for the equivalent of 12 people with the help of AI.
Absolutely.
So is there any tools in particular that you like to use in your business that help you?
Yes. Well, obviously ChatGPT is, the go-to, but I use it not just for, the questions that I need answered. I use it to help create content, content ideas, act as a marketing agent, tell me the best ways to, give me some tips or create a content calendar. I use Claude now a lot, which I have found, I find it a little bit more creative than ChatGPT. Do you use Claude?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It took me a while to get on Claude because I tried once before, I found it a little bit tricky. But now it just seems to have worked for me.
Yeah.
But I'm finding that it's kind of like a little bit more intelligent. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I haven't used it enough to compare, but from what I have used probably the last month or so where I've really dug deep into it, it's really helped me be a better stylist.
Yeah.
So I feel like with AI, you've got to use it to make you a better person, not take over what you're already doing, but to make your work better. So I feel like the work that I'm producing and giving to my clients now
is a high standard.
You know, and and that has helped me. I plug all the information in, and it gives me this beautiful document that is impressive.
Because it all does depend on prompts as well, how you prompt it.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes you can't take the first response, or
Yeah.
quite often I don't take. I'm like 5 responses to 10 responses later, or like, no, can you tweak this, that? But another good thing Claude does is like if you are working in Canva, you know, it can produce you something that's editable in Canva.
Yes.
So then you have that template ready to go for next time, even if you didn't use Claude again.
That's right.
So
that's exactly right. And the thing about it is to do that manually, which is something that you know hours to do the research, and now you can just plug in all the information, tell it how you want it to look, and it produces this spectacular document that you don't have to pull information from all these different places. It's just you. And now I use the voice rather than typing, and it's just saved so much time.
I honestly feel that in the next year or two, or might be a little bit more, that we won't really be typing much anymore. It's all going to be voice recognition. Like as it is now, I'm a big voice note person. It's just more personable. It's less intrusive than a phone call. It's like, it's just the way to go. But so any other tools you got? Claude ChatGPT.
So I also use a AI builder called Replit. I don't know if you've heard of Replit. So basically it's an app builder, and I'm experimenting with my web designer on building my own personalised stylish agency CRM. So we're working with, we've built the bones of it, and now we're just going to try and develop that a little bit more. So you know, there are apps out there that I use, which I use Pipedrive. I don't know if you've heard of Pipedrive. So that's a CRM already built. So it's similar to HubSpot, Pipedrive, where you can integrate your tools like Xero. I need to integrate Google Drive for all of my clients' images, that sort of thing. So it's very much learning about how to build this system. So I'm learning how to do that, which is awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
It's scary. It's a scary place. Like anything learning new and anything change is very scary. But the more you do it, it's like building a muscle.
Exactly.
It's, you know.
This time next month, you'll be like, I know all about it.
So Replit is another one. Gosh, it's AI.
This is so good because I haven't heard of these, and I thought I knew every single one. Because I was using Manus for a while, the Meta AI one. But then they had an update, and there was some problems, and they couldn't do what they used to do because China didn't let them, something like that. It all looked too complicated for me, and I was like, and that was such a shame because I really, really liked that app. That would integrate so many things. It was like a Claude. It would build so many things for you. But no. So I was looking for something similar to that, and I've landed on Claude. But so happy with that. But it's just so good to be able to have heaps of AI
just all the different tools.
Assistance. And when you're looking at the cost of those things, it's much cheaper than having to hire
a VA.
A VA. Exactly.
An international VA.
No, it's
definitely good.
Exactly. All right, so that sounds like we know what's coming in the future then for stylish agency.
Definitely,
which is good. So we're going to be looking forward to maybe an app.
Quite possibly. I haven't gone down that route yet. I mean, it will be my app, so it will be my personal CRM. I'm not too sure whether or not I want to open that up for my clients to be able to log into that yet.
Right.
Which could be a bit further down the track, but I think with these types of apps, you also got to be really careful with security, and I don't know enough about that yet to open it up. It's more so, let's see if this works with some dummy clients in there, and if that works, then I'll go down and have a look at the security and all the risks that
exactly, that's
with creating your own app. So
So, and when you started, did you start with, like, did you have to invest a whole heap of money, or did you sort of just start slowly and it's something that it's just you, so you could just
with Replit?
With your stylish agency.
So yes, I invested in the Australian Style Institute course.
Yep.
So that was my biggest outlay, I guess, to this day. And now I invest in like Google Ads, my marketing, that sort of thing. So my CRM, all my apps that I use that integrate into my CRM.
Yeah.
So it's not a lot, and it's more so time. I invest a lot of time.
Yeah, that's
rather than money.
Yeah,
but,
which is great, because then you can mold sort of like how much you invest in and how much time you put in. It's really good. So if you had to leave us today with one piece of advice you want every single woman to remember when she looks at herself in the mirror tomorrow morning, what would you leave women with?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah.
And I would say I'm going to focus this around confidence. And confidence, I think people think that confident people are fearless, but confidence comes from acting first, seeing the evidence, and then the confidence comes after that. So just do the thing. So let's use style, because we are here and we're doing a styling session and we're talking about styling. A lot of my clients will reach out to me or put a query through the website, and that's it. They don't go any further than that. So that's as much action that they'll take.
Right.
Then there's the clients that go to that next step where we get to talk, and then that's where it happens, because I encourage them to act, because acting first, because a lot of people say, oh, I'm not ready yet, I haven't got the body yet, I'm going to lose a few kilos. I'm here to say that the opposite is true. Once you act and you see the evidence that comes from dressing well, the weight will fall off.
So true.
Your actions are your evidence, and that creates confidence. And that's not necessarily in a styling, role. That is anything.
It is.
Take the first step, because you don't know where that next step's going to lead. So just jump in head first. Yeah.
Like we saw from the little quote up on the wall, you're exactly where you need to be.
Oh,
take that step.
Take the step. And we are all on our paths and our journeys, and I feel like the divine, the universe has our path laid out for us, and we just have to trust that journey. But we also have to trust ourselves to go on the journey.
Exactly.
Don't just leave it and go, I'm just gonna, someone's gonna make you walk. You have to do it yourself.
How many times have we said, like, oh, I'm not ready to public speak, I'm not ready to sing on stage, I'm not ready to, but if you did it and then you came off the stage or wherever you were going, you come off going, oh my God, I actually did that. You have this different feeling.
It's evidence.
Yeah, it's evidence.
It's the evidence that you can do it, and the more you do it, your confidence will grow.
So true.
It is hands down the one piece of advice.
I've never heard it explained like that, but it's so true.
Yeah, and I think any type of action, whether it's the business, getting to the gym, whatever, chasing the male or female or whatever, make the call. Apply for the job you're not qualified for. Just take action, because you just don't know where your next step is going to lie.
Exactly. You could be surprised.
100% massive surprise. Yeah.
It's been so good talking to you today. I've learnt heaps.
Good.
Can't say I'm not going to send you a selfie soon for some advice.
You're gorgeous.
But it's been so good. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much, Bernadette.
Thank you. Oh my God, you're so good.
Really?
That was amazing.
Really?
I just felt like it was a little chit chat.
Oh, okay.
Just a little chit chat.
Okay. All right. Good.
Oh my God. So good. Oh, you're not nervous. Oh, that's so good. But it was actually really, really. Yeah, I bet we better. We'll just test a little bit. We'll test the sound.
I forgot to push record.
Yeah, I know. I'm not waiting for that day. centralising. So sound is good. So this full landscape I'll put all on YouTube and Spotify and Apple.
Oh, awesome.
So you'll see all the video on those. And then I'll do it, chop it for Instagram too. How long did we go? No, not 18 minutes. Oh no, that must be, no, you know why? Because it's
That's where it's
probably,
at,
yeah. Let me just, oh sorry.
Oh, don't delete.
I think about this camera's too easy to do things like that. Where is the, I want to see all the things. That's okay, I don't want to cook it too much, but there'll be another one as well, because if the battery runs out, it just seamlessly records the next one as well.
Awesome.
So this one's probably 18, it's probably another 18. I'll just do it this way so it's easier. There we go. That's the first one. Yeah, see, so this is 24 plus 18.
Oh, perfect.
That's good. I was like, where do you go for 18 minutes? What the hell?
Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, we've still got one person on live. Oh no, they've gone now.
We had one person.
We had someone from Uzbekistan. And we had, hello, zoom in please. Okay, so there's no one there now.
Oh, that's still live.
We're still live. Hello. What is the time? Oh, that's good. We did good time.
What is the time?
Zoom in. It's
Oh,
5:02. No, there was so many good, I think, so many good points there for me as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so many, and I was literally, I didn't even look at my questions, because normally I'm like, look at your questions, look at your questions. So I didn't really look except for when I asked about your dad and that, but yeah, wow, that's so interesting. Yeah, thank you so
I
much.
like that. I like those.
Yeah, they're so good, aren't they? So handy. You can bring them everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Let's do a selfie.
Yes, let's do it. You can do whatever little video you want.
I might do a little thing of setup. Can I do pretending like you're setting up right now?
Yeah. We're recording. Gonna turn this off. There we go. It's such a beautiful little place.
I know, it really is. It's gorgeous.
That was all missing last time I was here, so they are just redoing it all. Oh, don't forget the water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, that was so good. I'll probably have something up on YouTube pretty much straight away.
Oh my god, you're so good.
Yeah, because I'll just chop that one bit out in the middle. And then that's the only editing I need to do.
Love it.
Oh, do you want to do something?
I'll do.
Lighting is everything.
Lighting is everything. Let's do a selfie together.
Yay.
I'll do one more. You look so beautiful.
Oh my god, do you reckon?
Yes.
Oh my god, I haven't even got bright lipstick on today.
Yes, I think that's good.
Normally when I have bright lipstick
that's
on,
right.
everyone goes, oh my god, I need to do more lipstick on.
Oh, I know. Isn't it a thing?
I thought I'll go the natural today.
Yeah, it's a thing because
yeah.
people like a blazer and red lips is like, oh, where are you copying?
Yeah, I know. Because I
It's
went
just
hot
red
pink
lipstick. Oh yeah.
or red sometimes, but people just go like, oh, I've got the makeup on. Oh my god. I'm like, no, but if you don't normally wear, why would you feel like you have to do that?
Yeah.
They feel like they're going to be washed out next year.
Yeah.
But it's crazy the way people think. And I'm, you're probably in that position as well all the time where you get women going, oh, I'm so ugly, I'm so this,
Every day. Yeah, it
Which
is
and
such a
it's hard
thing.
because you've got to constantly be that person.
It's human behaviour. I'm
It
a
is.
psychologist rather than as, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, is that what you were last time?
No.
Because I wanted to ask you, but then I thought,
Yeah.
is it relevant? Like, what
Yeah.
did you do before?
I was in corporate, so
Oh.
executive assistant.
Oh,
And
okay.
I lived in the UK for a couple of years and did investment banking and
Oh wow.
not as a banker, but worked on the dealer board on the trading floor and things like that. So yeah, just done all the things. I've done, you name it. When it comes to corporate, I've been in most industries.
Oh,
so yeah.
God, I love hearing about.
Yeah, because it's weird, isn't it? Because you look at someone and go, oh.
Yeah, let's see, I've only known you as stylish agency.
Yeah.
And then to hear that you really knew kind
Yes.
of thing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I thought you were doing that for like 20 years.
Yes.
Like literally sitting there going, I won't say anything because that might not sound good like you, but
No.
like that's so good because you look like you've been doing it for 20 years.
That means a lot because I feel like again it's a muscle,
Yeah.
and the more you do, the
You
more
are
confident.
naturally like it's meant to be what
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel
Meant to
like I'm
be.
doing what I'm meant to be doing. You know Ikigai? You know what Ikigai
Oh,
is?
yeah.
Where you
Yes.
I'll tell you the exact meaning of Ikigai. I should have said
Yes,
that.
I know.
It is so
I know. I got the book. I didn't end up reading it, but I did. I was reading what it was about. I still haven't read it yet.
yeah, it's so good. It's a reason for being. So it refers to the source of value, purpose, or joy in a life that makes you want to get out of bed each morning in a highly personalised and can make. Hang on, no, there's an actual. So the 4 pillars of Ikigai is what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. So they're the 4 pillars of Ikigai, and that's what I feel like I've got. Like they're all the 4 things that the world needs, and I can pay for it, and I love it. And
and that's where I feel like I'm at the moment as well, because like I feel like it just took me so long to get here, but I feel like now like I'm doing events, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like I've literally been doing it my whole life.
Yeah,
Like,
and you get paid to do it.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's like, why did I think to just put this into a package and then I did. And I'm like,
and you've got the connections.
I'm a bit of a slow burn though, like I'm a real slow burn. I'm like,
I am too though.
okay, she got there in the end.
Yeah, no, this is definitely something that you're looking at.
So,
for sure.
but it's good. We're here now, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, that's good. Well, you've encouraged me now. I'm going to go back because I've got the book. I'm going to read it.
Yeah. Definitely. I haven't read it, but I think I need to read it. But,
we can probably do that on AI. So we can probably go on AI and go, give me a condensed version of or the main points.
Yes.
To put on a poster or something.
Yeah,
We can probably
exactly.
do it.
Yeah.
I've got that many like pinned chats, and then when I start a new event for someone, I like name what the event is, and then I pin that until the thing's over, and I just keep going in there. Like, don't forget this, and I keep going with every bit of information.
Yes.
So
On
much
ChatGPT. Like
on I actually use Gemini now.
Oh,
I use ChatGPT now. I just pay the smaller amount for the photos because the photos are a lot better. Like if
On
you
ChatGPT.
images,
yeah.
It doesn't change your face.
Yeah.
It keeps you all the same, but the background will
You can
obviously maybe
you can
be
update it.
AI or something.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't deal with the weird face.
Oh.
I go, that's not me. I can't.
Yeah.
So I use ChatGPT for images, and I use Gemini because I'm a Google, like I'm a Gmail girl.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and I was paying, I didn't realise I was paying for it anyway in terms of pricing for my story and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was coming with it anyway. So I was like, I'm moving everything to Gemini.
So do you use your Google Drives for each client? Is that how you create and work through with Google
everything?
Drive?
So I'll get the images from the photographer, and then once like I get them, I'll take them and put them in my own drive, the ones I want to keep.
Yeah.
But then give the client their drive and encourage them to download their own just in case.
Yeah.
Like they ever delete it.
Yeah.
So I
Such
will
a good
keep it
idea.
for 30 days and then it's up to you. So many clients like they don't know like they should download the image, and so they might just screenshot it and then you see them post it and you're like, why did you pay for a photographer?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes. Yeah, everyone does that.
Everyone. So, yeah, unfortunately. But I just say to myself, look, once it's over, the job's over, it's not in your hands anymore, you know, you just gotta let it go.
Yeah, I know. But when you've got good work ethic, it's
Yeah.
hard to let it go.
Yeah.
Like you see all the shit
I know.
happening.
You're
Oh my
like,
gosh.
oh, you should have
Yeah.
done that. But then you can't be like that because you want them to be encouraged to come back to you as well.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let them feel like they don't know something.
Yeah.
We've still got some people on.
Hey.
Hello. We're still, but there's only 3 people, but hi. Like, follow, subscribe. That's it. Now you're going to let your daughter get it now? Oh, we forgot to put retouch. Come on. No, not that one. No, we don't want that. Go away. Let's retouch. There we go. We want retouch on that. That's better.
Oh, now you actually look beautiful.
That's nicer.
The athlete. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, athlete.
Look, you know, you go live. I do it on TikTok as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I try to do it because it really boosts your, you know, following and stuff like that.
I've only just got onto TikTok. I've had it, but I've only just started doing it.
So make sure you do everything on TikTok, because it's more like a casual hangout.
It's so much more casual.
Instagram is more.
Oh, it's so hard to grow on Instagram. Like
it
really hard.
It is hard.
And I found you post anything on TikTok and people start following you.
Like,
it's so random.
Yeah, I know, it's really random.
Easy to grow.
But, yeah, if you can, I don't know if they've increased the live, like you can go live, no, but when I started, you had to have 1,000 followers before you could go live.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got lucky because I've been on TikTok since it was Musically, when my kids wanted to be on it.
Yeah.
So
that was COVID, right?
No, this was way before. This was like 2006.
TikTok.
Yeah, it used to be called Musically, music.ly.
Didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I learned something new today.
I know, so I was on it then when my kids were like, I want to go on this thing. And it was all about lip syncing and dancing.
Yeah.
And so we just all went on and did it together, so I could keep an eye on them. And then, so I was lucky, so I started then. That's why I've got like over 5,000. And then I did like 2 viral videos on there accidentally.
I know.
It's
you
just
never know.
accidentally.
You just don't know what's
You
going
can
to
just
go viral.
walk in a room and then that goes viral, and you're like, I don't get it. And then you put so much work into something, and it gets nowhere.
That's right. So I just think, I've already got the content from Instagram. I just stick it up on TikTok, and I do
that, and I do YouTube Shorts because YouTube Shorts just blow up.
Yes.
I get more views on there. Like, you would get like 1.7 thousand. Like, that's a good viewing kind of thing. And then you get a few subscribers and stuff. But I would just encourage you to if you're doing it, just whack it up everywhere.
Do you put it on? Do you do LinkedIn?
Yeah, but I'm
change it?
Alexander last night. I was so slack. I'm so slack.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Do you change it for LinkedIn because it's more professional?
Yes, very. I don't put anything on there. Like, I'm just really like, hi, let me reintroduce myself. I'm like Bernadette. Like, it's very more corporate.
Yeah.
Yes, I've pulled back.
Yeah.
But TikTok, it's like, this is really me. And then YouTube, I don't care, put anything on there.
Yeah.
Just to get, a bit of traction. And then Instagram is a little bit more.
I might try short then. I might just do my content already that I've got.
And if you let your daughter go on, just start going on as well.
Yeah.
And then maybe you guys can collab. Because she would be really good with what she was doing with your stuff.
She's incredible. She's got videos. All her phone is her doing makeup routines, get ready with me.
See, I couldn't. My kids didn't want to do it, so I would say go do it. Let her.
Yeah.
Because you obviously they've got tools now.
Yeah.
They didn't have that.
Yeah.
When my kids were doing it, but you'll be able to monitor.
If she's not something like
I
she's
know.
not on some kind of show.
And start now.
She's honestly, I don't know.
She's so gorgeous.
She really.
She's got personality.
She does. I'm saying to my own child, and I'm just like,
you can't teach someone to have a personality.
No. Her in this interview was just, engaging and chatty, and the interviewer would say something and she'd laugh at the comment, and it's just like,
I like a little bit of
So
in a
sus.
I
Yeah.
like
It
it.
just honestly, her answers were poised and
Cute.
just amazing. So
Oh, I love it.
well, thank you, my
Oh
love.
my
I really
God,
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
And I'm so
I
sorry
appreciate
it's
it.
taken so long to get us here, but we made
No,
it.
I'm so glad. I actually thought, oh, maybe today she'll go. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll cancel because you
No,
which is
I'm
totally
not. There's no.
understandable.
I'm not cancelling. This is it. This is we're doing this today.
Oops, I just pulled it through. Okay.
But, you know, and thanks for making it so like
Oh.
nice and crazy and easy and
That's
I just
good.
felt
Yeah, I
like,
always
you know,
really that's
just
my number
chatting
one
with a friend.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you want. You know.
that's my number one thing that I want to do
Yeah.
with people is just well, I mean that's just who I am anyway. I just never want people to feel weird or like, oh my god, that was very formal. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've got the same car. I really want to actually buy the new one now because they say it's always good to do it well before in the financial year and also before the end of the month. You know?
Yeah.
So every month I go, this is a month, you've got to do it, but I just haven't picked up the phone.
I've got white leather.
Have you? No
Yeah.
way.
It is stunning. Like it is
I love this car so
it's
much.
same.
I had a Monza, like
Yes.
for millions of
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Obviously marriage breakup,
Yeah.
and I was like, not doing that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine in this economy?
No, but also when you're inside this car, it's like a Rangy. Like it's
Honestly.
like you're like, especially with my white leather, it's just like I'm literally just cruising around. You might even know it's like a cheap Chinese car. And for what you
But
get,
it's kind of not, and yours is newer, so you've got the bigger
the
screen.
big screen, yeah.
Yeah, see, my
I've got
screen
no
is still
buttons
like
at all.
that.
Oh, like not one single button, no knobs, nothing. It's just all screen. Yeah.
Do you clean it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I just can't justify paying that amount of money.
I used to have a guy come around back in the day
Yeah.
for $50.
Oh, well, 50's alright.
50's alright.
Yeah.
But now, you go to a supermarket, and I thought they would still be $50.
Yeah.
And I was like, they've got 130. I was like, this is a while. This is not like, I understood if it was the range.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I'm going to feel a bit weird having a Hawal for a while. Had it for like 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit.
Love it.
Same.
I do not care.
Yeah.
I don't feel inferior. I thought I would go through that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't give a shit. No, I love it.
Because when you're
I tell
inside,
everyone
it
I would
doesn't.
never have another car.
I would not.
would never.
Why would you have a luxury car?
I
Because
would never.
the amount it costs to
Unless I
service
want
it,
Yeah.
and the amount that you have to pay for all the upkeep,
Yeah.
the rego, the insurance,
I
and all
know.
the things you have to pay for a luxury car is ridiculous.
I never knew white leather was an option, so I might be
With the
looking into that.
hybrids are the only time you do a white leather.
Good, because
Yeah.
I don't want an electric car.
No.
I just want
Hybrid? It's cheap on fuel as well.
Yes,
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
In the range, it was $120 a week. And when I got this, I was like,
Yes.
This is like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yes.
It's that
Yes.
for about 5 to 6
Yeah.
weeks, depending on what it
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, we are so living. We are loving
Yeah.
life in those cars.
I
Like
know.
literally.
It's the best. Big boot space,
I
everything.
It's, I love it. And
I
I
think
don't
it's
feel
nice.
bad. Like if something goes wrong, and panoramic roof.
That's actually a sunroof.
It's yours a
on mine.
sunroof?
Yeah, proper
Oh, because
sunroof.
I
Yeah.
wanted, I'm a sucker for a panoramic.
Yes.
But, so I'll request that. But yeah, it's gone up in size, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
We are amazing.
We
literally are amazing.
And like exactly, who cares what you drive?
I don't care.
Yeah. As long as it gets you from A to B, and I just feel like inside
I'm
that
so
car.
glad I'm not in that whole social where people actually do look at those now. I'm just so glad because that was never me. Like, you know, what are you driving now? What did he buy you for your birthday? What did he do? You know, I was in that whole, and it just was never me. And now I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
thank
Look,
God.
I'm the same. I don't know. I used to like the other boys.
Yeah, it is, but I can't say. And there's probably no one there now. No, that's 2. I'll just shut the door.
Yeah. I find it the same with the fashion industry. Yeah. Like I'm, like even coming back into it in this capacity, I'm like, oh, there's so much ick.
Yeah,
I'm just like, you know, there's different relationships that
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put the music back on now. Let's see. Alright, now we're going to get ready for our little active roll today. Okay, I just have to put my leggings on and shut this door. Sit in here. I need a little Mentos. Do we have any other? I'm sorry about the door. I'm so sorry. I had to say goodbye to somebody. Okay, Mentos. Yum, yum. Okay. Let's get some leggings on. I won't be long. You have to face your way now until I just get my little leggings on. And then I'll be right back. They're not going to be the most flattering, but we will see. It's going to work better than a hot pink skirt. I should have brought a baggy t-shirt. I'm nearly there. Okay. Let's see. That's okay. Now, if you haven't done an active roll before, greetings from Wales. Hi. Hello. We're going to go on the active roll.
Well device. Select program and begin your massage.
How long should we do? I think, I don't know, 15 minutes? No, 30 minutes.
Use corresponding buttons to select features. Positions are shown on the images.
You have to do all these positions. Whoop. Amazing. I like these leggings. So it'll take you through like all these different things that you have to do in different positions on the roller to help with cellulite, circulation, all the things. And of course the feet are my favourite part. So you'll spend, I think depending on the program you choose, maybe 2 minutes on each part, I think. Oh, so good on your feet. I just won't be able to see any questions from here, but I'll come back and look soon. But ask me anything. Yes, and you can move around. Alright, we're going to go into the next position, which is going to be calves, calf muscles. This is not always, it's not always the nicest feeling. They can be tender. I do feel like I need to move maybe a little bit closer. Ouch. Oh, that's painful. We have to do it. Oh, I don't like it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I want to be even closer. That's better. Okay, after this one, we're going to move to the front of the machine and do outer thighs. Okay, we're going to start with the right. Wow, this is a long live. 1 hour 16. Okay, left outer thigh. So you actually burn calories while you do this as well, believe it or not. So I've only been on for, how long? 7 minutes. Has burnt 38 calories. Which I don't know how, but I'm down for it. Better than me sitting at home on the computer. Alright, so this is 2 outer thighs, then we're going to do inner thighs, which is bloody great. Alright, that's how I always miss that. I do them both at the same time. Gotcha. Alright, now we're going to do inner thighs. So we'll start with the right hand side. So it's done 50 calories so far. And we're doing, I think, 3 minutes on each flank body part. going 60 revs per minute. Rotations per minute, probably. Can you like the live on this on YouTube? I think you can. Okay, now we're swapping to left hand side, inner thigh. I'm gonna get that sort of light away. We've had 66 calories so far for doing nothing, which is great. To the front thighs, which is the best. It is the best. Now I'm going to go to the back of the machine. Move this away. This is how you dress for active wellness spa when you've just done a podcast. Probably just end this live in 15 minutes when I'm done here, so that then I can go in the orb and do some more footage and save a bit of my battery. the lights look like. That's good. Let's try this. Okay, we're doing the legs now. Now it's buttocks. Buttocks, and we've burnt 96 calories. Oh my gosh. Nearly 100 calories for doing nothing. Next up is waist. Any questions, or has anyone liked or subscribed? Waist, left side after this. Cushion. That's a long time. Okay, well that's, there we go. Okay, we're doing waist now. Left side. Oh, you can feel this. Waist and hips, and then we do waist and hips right side. 112 calories burnt now. It's crazy. In my bag. When you've just, oh, that was hot too. Just finished filming my podcast. So I have like lights in my bag. Oh, this is so flimsy. I hate this bag. I'm over it. Okay. What's the next one for the big belly? You have to hold your stomach, your top down for this, otherwise you just end up with it around your neck. this is a good one, if you can still see me. Oh, that is so good. Oh my god, I need this. Oh, that's the best. Oh, my top is halfway up my back, but I'm gonna hold that down. Oh my god, I need that. Oh, massage. So good. I'm just gonna go to sleep now for 3 minutes. Oh, damn it, that's over. It's always the good ones that have to be over quick. Alright, I think I have to go over the back now and do left hand, left arm. I think I'm doing it right. This is the last one. 3 minutes and we're done. you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we finished up at 178 calories. 180 calories and we're done. Glad I saw that before the machine went off. Okay, then we can go to the Terra Orb, and it's like infrared light therapy for the whole body. So I don't know if you want to see that, but we'll have a look. Put the machine on. It gets pretty hot in there, like pretty warm. But I don't know if I turn this off now so that I can enjoy, or whether I leave you here. It's up to you guys. What do you think? Leave it on or end the live? Let's see. Nobody's commenting. What to do? Should I stay on or should I leave the live? So pretty, right? Alright, maybe I'll leave.